Peace. This is Anpu Ra with another video on astral travel. I'm just gonna jump right straight into it. I always say pay attention to your dreams. I've been having a lot of dreams of UFO crafts and different entities and beings. Just can't figure it out. But recently I've been having this experience with these feline race. I don't know who they are, what they are. I did a video, I think it was like my first or second video when I spoke that I met with the jinns, and they took two of them took the appearances of my loved ones, my stepson and my foster father, and the other one was a Caucasian woman with the crystal ball and all that, and I was asking questions. But in that video, I spoke about when they were taking me to the house in this forest. Um, I saw these two giant tigers and they were like glittering with colors like Christmas lights. They were beautiful. And they approached me. Both of them approached me, and I wasn't even scared. And when they approached me, they kind of like transformed into these beings, like humanoid beings. And they were very friendly. The energy was, it was positive, and it was just they looked amazing. They looked at, they were like glittering with like colors, and you could still see like the tiger stripes, in their face and their arms. And they just looked at me and just smiled, and there was two of them. And that's why I always say pay attention to your dreams. And I had other experiences um, with astral traveling, like dealing with cats. And I've watched a couple other people's videos speak about these feline races. So I mean, I know they do exist. I mean, you look on the walls of Egypt, the goddess Basset. You see the cat goddess, and also doing my research that the Sphinx, you know, the lion body, it's a deep meaning. They have some type of history here, and doing my research, they say they here to help. And one of my dreams, just the other day, I was dreaming and I saw this craft in the sky again. I saw this craft circling around. Of course, I'm the only one that see it. And I don't know, for some reason within the dream, I wasn't conscious, but within the dream, I was a little nervous. So I was kind of like trying to hide. And when I was hiding, I saw a beam came down from the craft. And these two beams, like beamed down like some Star Trek, like on some Star Trek shit, right? So they beamed down, and I'm like hiding, I'm watching. And sure enough, it was these cat beings. And let me tell you, man, these beings are powerful. I know they're powerful. And they were just two of them, and they were just walking. They just walking. And I'm pretty sure they probably knew I was there and watching them. So I was just watching them, like really observing them. And let me tell you, they aura was gold. Like the light, and for those who know aura, we all have an aura, and it's like your energy from your soul. But they aura lifted up like this around their body, like glowing gold. It was gold, and it was amazing. I was just like, holy shit! And when I woke up the next day, I was just like, oh shit! Like this shit is crazy. And I kind of like compared it with the experience I had in the astral travel. When I astral travel, and I was conscious at that time, and I was approached by two, and here I am in a dream, which is still astral traveling. I just wasn't conscious, and I saw two again. It was two of them, and yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I've been researching. Another day, I got approached by this cat. This cat just gave me a look like it knew something. So the energy is there. Something's going on with it. Maybe they're trying to contact me. I don't know, in some way. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. But yeah, that experience was very interesting. And I just did a meditation. The meditation was really deep. And I don't even meditate like that. And I meditated and concentrated on that energy. I concentrated on that feline energy. They say cats are the gateways to the portals. I had astral travel before, and I had cats there. You know, it's always with cats and the dog, like the dog or the wolf. You know, That's how I got my name Anpu. In the beginning, when I was having these dreams, I was always dreaming of these wolves and dogs or something to do with the animal spirit, you know? So, yeah, these cat beings, it's very deep. So, I mean, trying to figure this out, feline. So I had this meditation, and during the meditation, I was underwater, and I saw something swimming to me, and it was a female cat being. And at first, I was a little nervous, so I was like kind of wrestling with it underwater. But then it smiled at me, and another one approached me, and they were pushing me around. I'm like underwater. It was a, deep meditation, and then one of them like was pushing me down, like further down into the water, and I just let it happen, just let it be, just like no fear. Then once I let go, like whatever, it let go of me, and then I just see them swim back up to the surface, and then when I swim back to the surface, I saw like these. It was like I came out the water, and there was a bunch of them, and it was like a village of them. And when I stepped out the water, I looked at myself, and it was like I was a feline being, and I was big, I was strong, and I remember I kind of transformed into this tiger, this white tiger, and I was strong, and they kind of like opened up. They opened up, the crowd of these cat beings, and they were hissing at me, and some of them was smiling, some of them was hissing at me, and it was just weird meditation. And I went into this. They opened up, and it was like a circle, and it was this elderly cat being, female, and she was there. And as soon as I got there, and she kissed me right on my lips, she gave me a kiss, and then boom, I just came out to the meditation, like whoa, that was a really deep one. So I'm definitely gonna start meditating more, meditating more. I was I haven't meditated like that in a long time, and that was a very deep experience. I mean, maybe I was a cat being, in, my past life. Maybe I have some type of ancestry with that. I don't know. I gotta, you know, dig deep with that thought, meditate more on that, maybe call for it, and it might come out in my dream. Okay, man, it's real deep. I'm telling you, this stuff is real deep. So the last video I did was September 1st, 2014. Astral travel with my girl. Really deep experience in this higher realm. It's very beautiful. On this one, I'm going to talk about what happened to me in October 9th, 2014. That was a Thursday. And like I said, I moved to South Carolina. And I'm still at my sister-in-law's house. So I said I was taking a nap, and because I was so tired, it was around 1:20 p.m. in the afternoon. I was laying in my bed sleeping. I was dreaming, and a vibration woke me up in my consciousness, and I couldn't move, and I couldn't see, but I could feel my astral body hovering, you know, over my physical body. I felt like floating, like I was floating. I felt like if I was like a feather. I was light as a feather. I also heard a voice, and I focused my attention on the voice, and I tried to understand what it was saying. And the voice was very deep, and it was speaking a language I never heard before. So I stayed calm, and the whole time I wasn't scared. Then I floated back to my body, and I woke up. And it was a very short experience, and that was like the second time I kind of like astral traveled a little bit during the afternoon time. But I didn't really like disconnect it fully. But I remember just trying to focus on the voice. It was like a voice, and the voice sounded like, to be honest with you, it sounded kind of demonic. It was very deep, and it was just like weird, like, and I'm trying to like listen, like what the fuck is this saying? But and it's funny because I let watch this other dude. I think his name is Vice City, something like that. He's on YouTube and he's speaking about astral traveling. I think he's from California, like tattoos and shit. But he was also saying the same thing, that he heard the voice like on some the same thing. And I remember when I watched this video, I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, this dude knows what he's talking about, because I had that same exact experience. But yeah, that's pretty deep. So I mean, maybe it was shadow. There's beings around all the time. You just can't see it. Just can't see it, man. There's beings around all the time. There's ones with agendas that's positive, and there's agendas with that's negative. It's a constant battle. It's a constant battle going on. And just become one with yourself, man. Just become one with yourself. Just, we have that free will, so I guess you choose the side what you want to go on. You want to go on the negative side, that's on you. You want to go with the positive side, then that's on you. But you can't dabble in both, man. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. Make a choice. I made mine, and I just been, given good gifts. I can't complain. I got everything I want. In a short period of time, I went to this state, I got everything I want, man. Just being positive, thinking positive, and positive things will happen. It will come to you. Trust me. So on that note, I'm gonna leave. But yeah, just think about that. If anybody that's watching these videos and you have any knowledge of these feline beings, hit me up, cause I don't know, that energy is coming to me crazy, you know. But it exists. They exist. I've seen them. I've seen them. I had experience with these beings. But even through meditation today, it's it's amazing. They just like us. They just like us, no different. They're very powerful, and I'm pretty sure they have a lot of knowledge, and they're here to protect us. And I'm leaving on that note. It's your boy Anpu Ra. Another video of astral travel. Until we meet again. Namaste, Hotep, peace.